Y'all head over. When I think of Wonder Bread, I think of Taylor Swift. Okay, y'all. Welcome back. I do want to apologize. My twin brother decided to do something different. I'm kidding. So the previous episode was we did it terrible. I do want to apologize for the technical difficulties. Again, y'all head over to YouTube because we live. No, the technical difficulties on the previous live was not working right, y'all. Make sure y'all head over. It wasn't working right, so the mic wasn't hooked up. So we got to work out the kinks. So when I do my stand up, so we got to work out the kinks of that. But it was great, and so we're gonna be talking about Taylor Swift. And many people don't know that I'm a fan of Taylor Swift. And I just became a fan of her 1 hour ago. I just became a fan of her 1 hour ago. And I heard her song playing at Chili's. They was playing her record. So I've been a fan of her 1 hour ago. And so apparently I want to say shout out to my producer for sending me information because a fan did pass away at her concert. And let me tell you about the double standard of this story. Because number one, they always say like Travis Scott, everybody was talking about Travis Scott and he got canceled because many people passed away at his party. So you can't tell me nobody's talking about it. No, the blogs ain't talking about it, etc. So when I became a fan of her for 1 hour ago, I'm a 1 hour fan. I'm a Swifter. And so why ain't nobody talking about this? Why nobody talking about her concert and her concert? Why nobody discussing this? I don't understand. We supposed to be a fan of reporting the news, but if this was a Beyonce concert, black folks would have been on the front lines breaking the news that someone at a Beyonce concert had passed away. But because this is a Taylor Swift concert and she don't have the complexion for the election, we are knowing this. So again, I'm covering this because I say, listen, I don't want to just talk about my folks. I want to talk about all people. If it's a good story, folks, it's a good story. So again, once I became a fan of her 1 hour ago, I said, this is a great story. And number one, she's huger and better and bigger than Beyonce because she have more recognition than Beyonce have. So let's not act like she don't. Everybody know who Beyonce is, but she's nowhere near the level of a Swifter, Taylor Swift. When you look at Taylor Swift album sales, she outdo Beyonce 5-1. When you look at the streaming, she outdo Beyonce by the millions. And I'm just being 100% real. If you don't believe me, you can check the stats. She's doing way better than Beyonce. So folks were saying, I don't like what you're saying about Beyonce, and it's wrong to say that about Beyonce, and you're crazy. You Uncle Ruffus, you Uncle Reference, you are this, you are whatever. But someone did pass away. Now, when I was checking out the records, they put a shirt on Jesus' statue, a shirt of a Taylor Swift. And anybody know about the scripture, you know that God do not like when we worship a statue. He want us to worship the creator, not a statue. He don't want you worshiping statues. What he wants you to worship is God. He said, lay down your cross and follow me. He wants you to worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So he don't want you putting a Taylor Swift shirt with letter and ink on it, and then before you knew it, a fan passed away at the concert. Do you hear what I'm saying? We hear reports that water was banned. We hear reports that now her team is going out blaming the venue, but I blame Taylor Swift because, again, if this happened at a Beyonce concert, everybody would say she need to be fired. And then they're saying this. A Swiftie shared on TikTok her experience yesterday when a security guard, Dustin from Taylor Security, helping her and the people around her, but bringing her hundreds of water cups for them. She called him an angel. He was from a team she brings from the U.S. So we got a lot of people talking about it, and they said, quote, he was from the team she brings from the US for security. He started passing water to me, and we just kept passing it back. And I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of cups. We were passing out boxes of water. Between each song, he would physically carry boxes of water and just pass them back. But then some people were saying that they didn't get the water, and that's why the fan passed away. Again, I'm just going to say allegedly because the word is coming out. But I, first of all, because again, if this was a Beyonce concert, if this was a Little Kim concert, everybody be saying she need to be canceled. If this was a Lil Kim concert, everybody be saying she need to be canceled. So let's not play this game and say that it's okay for her to get a pass and have sympathy because she don't have the complexion for the protection. But if anybody else would do it, they would have been canceled. Come on, y'all. Talk back to me in the chat, and I need y'all to share this live because I'm keeping it all the way real. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just became an hour of her 1 hour and 30 minutes ago, and I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of her. I'm not playing these games because if you play these games, things go wrong. And I'm not going to play these games. I'm going to keep it all the way real because if we keep it real, we ain't no funny stuff. I told you I'm 33 years old, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And I want to thank God for my new team that's telling me you need to talk about Taylor Swift. We never talked about Taylor in my life. Never talked about Taylor Swift. But if you want to grow and go and get a different type of people to watch your show and grow and do all that, you got to talk about all type of people. Sometimes you got to go on the other side. Sometimes you got to go in the bread section. Sometimes you got to go and reach other demographics, right? Because sometimes it's better over there than it is over here. And then sometimes it's better to sit down and talk about everybody because then people will say, okay, Wiley is not predictable. Because you never thought today when Wiley, though the Wiley show, will be talking about Taylor Swift. Because again, why should I not talk about Taylor Swift? She get more streams than Beyonce. Okay, if we just type in Taylor Swift, give me a second. If we just type in Taylor Swift on Spotify, all right, I'm going to type her in really quickly, and I know I'm going to make a couple of you guys upset and mad, but she got 109.1 million monthly subscription, okay? Then we're going to go to Beyonce. She's supposed to be the queen. They call this Beyonce Internet. Again, now Beyonce have 46.9 million. Why would I say she's the queen of Taylor Swift when she only get 46 million streams? Taylor Swift get 109 million streams. So let's stop with the lies. And then I want to apologize, Miss Taylor Swift, because I'm a Swiftie, that I was believing the lie because I didn't want to make my friends feel bad that got my skin complexion. So I would say, yes, she's better than Taylor Swift. But when I look at the numbers, the numbers is telling me the math is not mathing for Beyonce. Okay, the streams is not streaming for Beyonce. Because comparing to Taylor Swift, she got 109 million streams. Check the records. EA, if I'm not making sense, EA, how about you use that EA brain of yours and you type in your Spotify, if you got a Spotify, and you type in the same name, Taylor, and you type in the same name, Beyonce, you would come to the conclusion of the data of each artist. And according to the data, Beyonce is far behind Taylor Swift. Do you hear me? And Beyonce was copying Taylor Swift by allowing her tour to be in the movie theater. She's trying to compare herself to Taylor Swift. Let's be clear. Taylor Swift she even looked better than Beyonce, honestly. And Taylor Swift don't have these issues that her husband is cheating on her like Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Taylor don't have these issues. They don't cheat on Taylor. They honor Taylor. They lift her up. Her fans is very supportive. It sells out records. And I'm looking at the data. And then when I bring it up with the right one TV is in the chat, she said it have nothing to do with talent. It's just down to the fans supporting. It's down to the fans supporting because she's talented. See, this is what the right TV, this is what y'all do, the right one TV. This is what y'all do. Y'all try to spin the narrative and spin the facts. But the facts of the matter is Beyonce is not as talented as Taylor Swift. And Taylor, I want to apologize, sister. I want to apologize because I ignored your success and you're coming up in the industry because I did not want to make everybody else feel bad because, again, everybody at the barbecue was playing Beyonce. So I have already ordered my family. I sent a direct order in my family. I said when I come in the house to Thanksgiving, I've always tell the women in the house they must stand and they must play Taylor Swift. And I told my mother this while you're cooking the Thanksgiving food, I don't want it if it was not based in the seasoning of Taylor Swift. I don't want that ham if it was not based and marinate with the Swiftie. I don't want it. So again, I 100,000% that when I show up, you must call me Mr. Swift. And I need to hear some Taylor Swift music. I need to hear it when I come in the room. I need to hear it playing when I pull up in an Uber Black. I need to hear that. And I know y'all upset in this chat, but you can be upset because facts is facts. See, when you get facts to some of you folks in the chat, y'all upset with facts. The facts of the matter is Wiley is giving you the true facts. And when I heard Cruel Summer, they got 1.3 billion streams. 1.3 billion streams. These are facts. When we bring facts to y'all, y'all are upset. And the reason I don't blame y'all, other side 40, Sister Crystal, aka Miss VHS, because y'all got y'all mind reprobated of not having the facts. But when you scroll over to the Wiley Show, I'm going to give you the facts. Now, I do want to apologize for Taylor Swift for her failure not giving water, but I blame her staff. Sometimes you just can't bring people from the U.S. because maybe the language barrier, because they probably speak Brazilian and Portuguese. That's probably why it got lost in translation to bring water. It probably got lost in translation. But Taylor, do what you do best. Do it privately. Pay for that person that passed away funeral. And I want to pray for that woman because if you're going to go out to a concert. And I want to say to that person that did pass away at Taylor Swift, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Even though you are gone, just know you went out the right way. You went out to a Taylor Swift record. You went out to Cruel Summer. You went out to It's Over. It is over now. And it's over now for you in the physical sense. But did you know that before you close your eyes, you were able to dance to the song Slut? You was able to dance to the song Anti-Hero. So if you're going to go out, at least going out having fun. There are so many people that went out here depressed, sad, broke, lonely, sick, depressive, manic, all type of things. So at least that person went out enjoying Taylor Swift concert. Now, I don't know if your name gonna be in the book of life. I don't know what the judge, what the King of Kings gonna say to you, but what I do know that Taylor Swift concert is good. It's a good vibe. And that's what I gotta say about that, Crystal. It's a good vibe. And I love the show. And I love it. And so we will be going to the movie theater due to the fact that she don't like to give no water. I'm going to the theater and I'm going to sit my big tail wide self down. I'm going to get me some popcorn and I'm going to enjoy myself at a Taylor Swift concert. And I don't care if you get mad at me. I got about 15 free tickets because I'm a paid member at the movie theater. I got about 15 tickets and I'm going to go there and see me some Taylor Swift. And I'm going to go there and I don't care how mad you get. I'm going to go right there and I'm going to enjoy me some Taylor Swift. And you see how she giving me the eye. She giving me the eye. And guess what? I'm going to give her the eye. We both going to, I want y'all to take a screenshot. Okay? I love her. Now, you can't get mad at me. And so Beyonce, and see the different thing, Beyonce is so desperate because she used her daughter to sell tickets. But Taylor is not using her daughter. She's not using an infant to dance like an infant. She is having her true, authentic skill set. Denise said, I'm sure she was miserable, not as you said it was, in no water. Who? It was no water there. These are the reports I'm saying. I know y'all upset. Y'all, I know y'all are surprised that we talk about a new topic, but I'm tired of talking about the same people all the time. I'm tired of talking about the same people all the time. I want to talk about somebody new. I want to talk about somebody that is streaming. I want to talk about somebody that is powerful. The powerful one, Taylor Swift. And just like right now, I'm getting dragged. I'm getting dragged in my text messages right now. Right now, somebody dragging me. Don't worry, sister, that is calling me. I'm gonna get you together after I get through talk about Queen Tyler. Now, Wally B is not desperate for ticket sales. I said what I said, but Arrow, if you believe that, that's my belief. But I'm glad that me and you is intelligently having a disagreement, but we just gonna have to agree to disagree and understand that I don't love you even less. I know that Taylor Swift is amazing because Taylor Swift is good. We are diversifying the content, and if you don't like it, you can sit on down. That's what we're doing. I understand y'all saying Uncle Ruffus, Uncle Cuffus. I don't care what you say. I'm Uncle Taylor Swifty. Can't get mad at me because I love Taylor Swift. You a lying demon devil, you. If you telling me I just got to like everybody that look like me. No, I can like anybody that I want to like. I like to listen to Frank Sinatra. Does that make me less than a black man because I like to listen to Frank Sinatra, that I did it my way? That don't make me less than a black man, because whether I'm a Swiftie or unless I'm a Swiftie or anybody else, I'm still my color. I still represent black people and I love black people, but I like to listen to Taylor Swift. That does not make me less than a person. That does not make me less than. Can y'all talk back to me in the chat? Because y'all really got it twisted. I'm 33 years old. I lived in this world for over 3 decades. 3 decades. And you can't tell me just because I like to listen to Taylor Swift and I like to listen to Taylor Swift and I like to get a pedicure that it's a problem that make me less than being a man, than being a black man. You sound foolish. You sound foolish. And most of y'all jealous of Taylor Swift because y'all don't look like Taylor. You don't have the bone structure like Taylor. You don't have the lip structure like Taylor. She's down to earth. She's down with the get down. But you're jealous and you're upset. And that's okay. And most of y'all don't like Taylor, didn't even get to have the common decency to even listen to her music. You ain't listen to it. You're just repeating the same tired rumors that you must be committed with those that got the same complexion for the protection. But we can't listen to other people. My ancestors, that's what they fought for at the March on Washington. That's what Dr. King fought for. When he had a dream, he warned me. He said, I had a dream. Don't judge me by the color of the skin, by the content of my character. I'm not looking at her as a white woman. I'm judging her on the character of her good music, the character of her being a star. And if you don't like it, then you can sit on down and hush. But you can't tell me as an American, I'm 33 years old, we can do it. Somebody said, Wally, for what is right here is why you lose subscribers, brother. You need to calm down on your own subscribers. First of all, you can't tell me what I can do because I only can gain. You don't understand because you think I doing this, so I want what I would blah, 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 blah. You here for the first time ever because we talking about Taylor Swift. And if you got a problem with it, you can pull on up, subscriber, and we can have a subscriber conversation. But I guarantee you ain't gonna win. I didn't say you was against me. Whatever your name is, McCoy, you can call up in. Do you want to pull up? Do you want to drop a link? I can drop you a link and you can pull on up and we can have a conversation. But you can't tell me what I can talk about, honey. You never hardly came in this chat. Now I'm talking about Taylor Swift and you mad talking about losing subscribers. Then if I lose them, I would gain 3 million. Oh, hello? Get somewhere and sit down with that. Do you want to say something? No, you can't win with me. Absolutely not. So don't even think. If you thought that you wanted me, wake up. Because you have, wake up. because you having a manic dream. Now back to Taylor Swift. Taylor, I'm so sorry. I get distracted because they mad because I got you on the screen. They upset and mad because I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Talking about Taylor Swift and they upset and mad. They were giving them clozapam. They said the venue was giving them clozapam. Okay, I don't speak any Spanish, so I'm going to translate the post. They said, quote, Taylor Swift audience accuses the production of giving them clozapam to those who felt bad at the show. Black label medication used to treatment for anxiety disorders were administered to people who came to the show medical center feeling unwell. Several fans who were treated at the medical points reported that they were given this medication. So again, this is something that's going on. Again, this is not good at all. And I'm highly upset that this is going on, Taylor. And I need to hear a statement. Again, I'm trying to see if that is going on. I never thought that they would give you that. That would never happen in America. So let me go to Taylor Swift page. Give me 1 second. I don't see what's going on. Give me a second. Let me see if she's following me on Twitter. Okay, she is following me. Okay, no. I'm following her on Twitter. She's not following me on Twitter. She have not said nothing at this very moment. She have not said anything at this very moment. So again, we will keep you all updated. That's for depression and anxiety, is what you're saying? Somebody said that's for depression and anxiety. Okay. They say a low grade. They say I've been a subscriber and I'm gonna keep my subscribing to you because you crazy just like me. All right, thank you. So why would they do that? Why would they do that? I don't understand that. And I had to talk about it, you guys. Hold on 1 second. It's a knock at the door. Hey, what's up? You get in the shower? Yeah, I'm talking about Taylor Swift now. You in the shower? Hold on. Are you in the shower? Yeah, I'm talking about Taylor Swift now. Yeah. I got the towels in there. Where start? Which show did you want to go to? It's either one. Either one. I'll show you the one. I go to either one. Either one you want to go to, I'll go with you. Yeah, because I want to see Taylor Swift. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let me get back to doing the show. No, they can't hear you. All right. Okay, Paul. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So back to the program. So they said calm down, mayonnaise lover. Wally, did you pick up another? Again, Taylor Swift, I support you. Again, I'm gonna read some more stuff that is going on here. That's definitely going on with Taylor Swift, and we're definitely gonna read here with Taylor Swift situation. You guys, we are definitely doing this, and that is for anxiety and for panic attacks is what's going on, you guys. So everybody is discussing this all over the country. People are saying, and again, people cannot they're so focused with that's going on with Diddy, but again, this is the whole thing with the panic attacks, and that's what's going on here. And people all over saying that this is sad, and they're talking about it's actually trending in Brazil right now. And since it didn't happen in America, a lot of people are not going to talk about it, but we're going to talk about here that Taylor Swift, this is the situation that is going on. They said, rest in peace to the young lady. But I do think Taylor Swift should have stopped the show since she was handling out water. She mentioned that the heat conditions being extreme multiple times, she obviously wouldn't have been able to help her because it happened before. But the ones who fainted, she could have reduced. She could have reduced it. They said, "What a tragedy in a it show." They said, it show. Wait a minute. And so what I try with is it show with climate change, there probably need to be retrofitting of certain venues for cooling, laws to force venue to provide water around the world. I think it becomes a concern about an angry crowd if the performance stops or people exited in masses and unsafely. It's not one-on-one comparison, but people have been trampled or crushed in large crowds over the years. A festival in Woodstock 99 turned violent. Maybe it would have been fine, and maybe ending the show was safer option, but I doubt that that was a guarantee. These things always much more about how you avoid dangerous situation. They said, man, this video is so sad. You can tell everyone walking out of the stadium is just so miserable inside. Even Taylor, that heat was no joke. And mind you, it's inside of a venue. And I'm not going to play it because it got music playing, but they're literally inside of a venue, but it was no AC. It was plain heat, all the heat. They said by the time her show ended, quote, by the time her show ended, people were so exhausted, a little from dehydration. They were walking out of the building so slowly. That's how bad it was. Taylor could have put a pause on the show, just waited until the water was provided. How hard is that? Well, because again, she's an artist, she's on a certain time. They got to be at a venue at a certain time. They said, do you notice the wording for the letter? We lost a fan tonight before my show. She really trying to get ahead and distance herself from this. The message screamed, this have nothing to do with me. Imagine singing and dancing as people passing out in front of you. Of course, the venue is the main source of what happened, but Taylor 100% had the ability to show compassion for her fans and wish and wait to continue until water was handed out, but she didn't. And I think this says everything. Y'all are crazy. She's stating a fact. They said rest in peace. They said rest in peace. Water should have been provided. They said WTF. Why would the venue ban water? I don't understand why the venue ban water. In Europe, there's been concerts outside in big lush parks. Why didn't they have they do it here? They said, rest in peace to the lady. The fact that Taylor Swift was made aware of a fan dying because there was not allowed water. Why was there no preventative steps to stop it from happening again? Why didn't she ensure that there was a fix before she performed? Like I keep saying, if anyone there could have advocated for the fans, it was her. The biggest act of solidarity she could have shown tonight, but her fans were sit on the stage and sing a song word until water bottles were distributed to every single person. The show can't go on without her, so something could have definitely been done. Absolutely. I don't think people should be in a show where it's no water and it's hot. First of all, I'm not going to go to a show and it's no AC and no water, period. I'm not going to no venue, and this is why I love America. It's the greatest country ever. Because usually in those big stadiums, they have water stands, they have concession stands, they have fruit stands. You can buy fruit, vegetables. You know, you can get your tequila shot. You're not gonna go there and not do it. Like you can really go there and get, and get some nice stuff. Like let's just keep that all the way a stack. So I'm not gonna go nowhere where I can't get, you know, some water. Let's keep it all the way as that. So again, what do y'all think? Do you think she should be canceled? Let me know in the chat. All right. Let me know in the chat. Now we're gonna switch gears here and talk about it's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. So we have heard rumors, and my sources is telling me that James is not going to file charges against Chrisean. A secret deal was brokered behind the scenes that Chrisean is allowing it to pay for James' injuries and also to pay for lost wages. It's like a secret deal that was guarded that she just pretty much gave him a couple of $1,000 to do that, and he have agreed not to press charges. And the reason why James did not want to press charges because they said Blueface is a Crip, and he didn't want one to get no retaliation, putting Chrisean in jail. So no charge was given. He's not pressing any charges. Chrisean Rock can walk around free. And it's a very sad story in this saga with Tamar and James and stuff because the original guy, Mr. L. Davis, he was getting threats. He are not going to continue on the tour. I guess Tamar said no. And people were saying, well, Tamar used Chrisean to sell tickets. Well, I think it happened by accident. Well, she could have. Let me tell you why. Before Chrisean Rock were on this tour or got invited for Tamar tickets was not selling out like that. And she was not adding dates like that. So when Chrisean Rock went on stage, turn off the lights, MF, get off my D. Like when that really happened, everybody started to talk about it. Everybody started to talk about Tamar Braxton. Everybody started to talk about it. Sometimes weary days, evening signs. Now everybody is want to go to her show. Her show is selling out. She adding dates to the Love and War anniversary, but nobody was checking for it. And the different thing that gets me with Chrisean, you're going to everybody else shit. If you supposed to be the shit, then go and have your own shit. You can't tell me you the shit. Ain't nobody like you the shit, and you ain't selling out shit. Let's stop playing. If you the shit, then put your ass on the headline and let's sell out the stuff. You can't tell me I'm the shit, I'm the most popular girl, can't nobody fucks with me, but then you going to everybody else shit. They got to bring you on shit to they shit. So let's stop playing these games. If you say you are the top and you are leading, you everything, then you need to be on the headline. You have your tour. Now let me tell you why that's going to flop. Because you ain't got no records to bag up a tour. You only got one song. That's it. You don't have nothing as a performing act. You got one record. You too busy trying to get slumped and get all on the air, get all on the bed, get on the air mattress, and get out. Well, I'm talking about somebody else. Get screwed by Blueface, and you ain't got enough records. You need to slow down. And the only reason why we're a fan of you, because we see your catastrophe, we see your drama, we see you the mix, we see the stupidness. That's why we follow you. A train wreck. We follow you because you go live. Anybody can do it. I can do it, and I would get more clicks and views. The dysfunction with my family. Just roll the camera of the dysfunction with my family. Just bring cases of beer. Oh, baby, we'll put on the show. I would get more clicks and views if I just show the dysfunction of my family. So that's the only reason why you got the click, because you're dysfunctional. You're not a functioning person. You're a dysfunctional mother. You are dysfunctional. You use your child. Sometimes you put you got the baby, the head falling all down, up and all that, hair fall all down. You got people breathing heavy on your baby. I know your baby got rashes because you all them germs. You're using it for clicks and views. And then your time gonna pass because it's gonna be somebody else that got drama. So when you start out like that type of social media person, it doesn't last long. I've seen plenty of people with drama and they come and go. But when you have talent, you last longer because only the talented, skillful one with great relationship will last forever. But all of that drama, we're going to get tired of it. Somebody else going to come, we're going to be over it. And the only reason why I talk about you, Chrisean, because you get the views, period. I get more views on my Facebook page talking about your dysfunctional ass. No offense, but you're dysfunctional. Talking about Blueface, dysfunctional. Miss Mama, dysfunctional. She's a whore, couldn't get a man, and now look at her now. She's dysfunctional. She just had to have somebody screwing the neighbor, screwing the postman, screwing this. Andre don't know his daddy. That's why he went out there and manslaughtered somebody because he didn't even know who his daddy was. He was a lost. And she didn't even care. So, and it did the offspring, and then you went to Blueface and blah, 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 and Blueface got Chrisean, all that number dysfunctional. That's why we're doing it. I'm not a hater of Chrisean. I like her because I like the dysfunction. I grew up in a dysfunctional household. It's like just watching my life play out for me in live, in color. Only difference between my family dysfunction is not on TV. So it remind me of dysfunction. I'm a fan. She always talking about she want to beat up a dude and all that. Try that with me. That'll be the last time you try it. Try that with me if you want to. You will get a rebuke. You will get a reminder. You'll get a reminder. You know who to try to. You tried that with James, because James, I love the Lord, and he heard my cry. Chrisean, you cannot perform, and we're trying to tell you. We didn't know. Because you know he wouldn't get. You'd have did that to me, that'd be the last thing you did, honey. You'd have been in prison. I'd have got a check, and you'd have been recovering in prison. You tried that with James. I just don't understand. You know who to try that with. So I love the Lord, and I'm gonna keep it with God and just the Lord. And I love Patty. You know who to try that with. Try that with me if you want to. You'd have been in prison. And I would have got a check. And Blueface would have been my man. Do you hear me? So what gets me with her is you were wrong putting your hands on James. And see, James, just shut up and be like, okay, I ain't no talking. Because you shouldn't see James, y'all don't follow a nutcase. When she said, I got it before, I'd have shut up. One thing about me, when I see dysfunction, I go the other way. When I see my mama get out drunk and she be talking out of her ass, guess what? I hit the exit button. I go out the back door. I go out there and see the birds chirping, but I don't try to give her that energy. If she thinks she want to perform, let her crazy ass go out there and perform. When the people, it's over, let her go out there and say, baby, go on, get the mic, and let her perform to empty arena. I'm not trying to argue with crazy. You stupid and crazy as hell trying to argue with a crazy person. You stupid. You dumb if you want to argue with a crazy. I'm not trying to talk to. Do you see this lady? Ain't got no tooth. She tattooed her yoni saying it's Blueface. She don't bathe like that. She stink. And you think I'm going, and she's a drunk. You think I'm going to try to have common sense with a lady that don't have any common sense? You dumb. I'm not having. I'm gonna be right there. Gone. Get my money. And I'm out of there. See, James, you got too close with your boss. Stop getting close. Your boss is not your friend. Can y'all send this to James? Your boss is not your friend. Stop saying Tamar is your friend. She's not. That's your boss, and you need to know how to prioritize that. You done performing? Okay, you get your bag. You get your big wide coat, you get your jacket, you get your pants, you get your dish kit, and you go to a freak off and mind your business. Don't try to talk to her. That's Tamar's job, the manager job. You the background singer, sing in the background. Don't be trying to talk to crazy. Let Tamar and everybody else do it. You hush and shut up, get your money and go. I'm surprised you weren't out there eating something. Just go on and eat. Go on and get you a nice little rack of baby back ribs. Go on and eat your pie, drink you some lemonade, and go right ahead. Because if it was me, y'all know I supposed to perform. Y'all know I supposed to perform and all that type of way. I'd have been right here in the back, in the corner somewhere, just listen. I'm not trying to talk too crazy. Your boss is your boss. Your boss is not your friend. Stop saying your boss is your friend. I remember this stupid woman at the job that I used to work with many years ago. She used to bake pies. Here go, you boss. I baked y'all a pie for your birthday. She would get out there and sing, have buying the boss balloons. So her stupid tail, she was on blood pressure meds, and she would work 2 jobs. Older lady. So she in there with the patient. The patient's in there watching TV, and she in housekeeping. She sleep. So the administrator seeing her sleep. So the housekeeper told. So they go in the office. So the housekeeper, the other housekeeper, she just took her right up. But the other woman, she was shocked. I got high blood pressure. I got high cholesterol. I work 2 jobs and I don't care how many jobs that you work. And then she trying to argue because in her mind, I bought you cake for your birthday. That's not your friend. And she was embarrassed. And she got suspended. They're not your friend. That's your boss. I don't want to bake no, and she couldn't even bake good. Pie whip was running. I'm not doing that. Stop calling your boss your friend. Because when they have to let you go, you're going to be heartbroken. That's your boss. That's not your friend. I don't kiki with my boss. They ain't on my social media. I don't be out there sending them hearts. I don't be out there going on their TikTok. Now, if they go on my TikTok, that's their business. But I'm not saying let's go out for some drinks. No, you my boss. Because the same day we go out to drink, the next day you could be firing my black ass. And I'm going to be hurt because I thought we was friends. That's not your friend. That's your boss. Because if the company said get your ass out of there, guess what? Your friend, quote unquote, the one you drink with, kiki and went gossip with, she going to fire your ass. So stop calling your boss your friend. They're not. Stop it. That's the problem out there with Chelsea and Tasha K. She said, that's my friend, and that's my friend, and we were cool. And Tasha, that's why she going through the hell she going through. Stop calling saying to people having your employee watching your kids. That's not your friend. Gossiping, telling your business. Now you mad. Yes, I'm talking about you, Tasha K. Because some of your fans got it twisted. They in my text messages cussing me out right now. Let me read one of the text messages for one of your fans that was in my DM. Give me a quick second. One of your fans in here said this quote. We're going to talk about you because one of your fans want to try me, and if she want to pull up, we can pull up together. One of your fans sent me this at 2:40 p.m. A wino. Said, quote, it's wrong for what you're doing to Chelsea. You're being evil and a bully. She's pregnant and has already said she was on medication before because of the stress from Vaughn videos before. What if she have a miscarriage or try to hurt herself? Let me first of all tell you something, sister. You ain't gonna use that fake news and that fake selective outrage for me, honey, because if your homegirl was really pregnant, she would sit her pregnant ass and act like a pregnant woman. I don't know any type of pregnant woman. You want to gossip and you want to kiki and gossip with all these type of gay men, you would sit your pregnant ass in the area and be pregnant. And if you claim that you got a man and that you want to honor your man, he got money, you won't have time to be on the internet to try to change up a narrative that was going on 2 years ago. If you really pregnant, then be at the hospital and be pregnant. But if you want to come on the internet, pregnant or not, you can get these words. And if you ain't strong enough for the pushback, then stop talking. We didn't know that she left. We didn't know that she left Tasha K. We didn't know. But that's her talking to the gay guys. That's her talking to the down low teddy bears. That's her talking. And we don't know that heifer is pregnant. She's a known liar. So how you going to be upset and say all this time, but this woman said all this crap? She is the one that's doing the talking. Nobody called her up. She trying to pay people $1,200 to take down some videos. No, ain't enough. If you ain't trying to buy me no club and tell your husband to buy me 3 clubs, I don't want the $1,200. You can keep it. Can't get mad that because people is talking about her. people is discussing her. She the one that's doing the talking. So if you want to call in, you can call in. I call you back right now. Hold on 1 second. You send me a text message. Don't just send me no text message. Who are you? Saying that I'm evil. But yet you calling me evil. Come on. We could talk about it. Hello. They said, what? Hello. What if Vaughn would have went out there and jumped because of the allegations calling that man a grape? You know, putting that allegation out on him. What if he would have did that? But yet we got to feel sorry for her. What? Talking about she date a man in his 50s. You know you something wrong with you. Know you want that man for his money. He ain't got no social media. You know she probably got to get that man Viagra. And then he go up in there and it's drooped on down. Ain't got no type of walls. Can't get mad at me. And he got money and he don't have a social. You trying to have a come up. Yes, I want you to beef with Tasha K. Pregnant or not, Tasha K, if you really want to be Tasha K, she was pregnant and waking up the streets. While she was pregnant with her son, before he became a child soldier, Tasha K was waking up the streets. That woman waited until all the way to depart, and then she gave up. Don't play with me. Y'all sit here and y'all think we got to have some type of sympathy. Y'all talk to me any type of way because you think I won't get you back. Yes, I will. That man 50 years old. She the one that's trying to be a baddie. That's the thing, when you go to a job, stop throwing your drawers at the clients. When you throw your drawers at the clients, we gonna talk about how much it stink. You brought your dirty laundry to the internet. You can't get mad because you brought your dirty laundry and we smelling it and said it stink. That ain't life. Oh, let me just pay it to just stop it. Let me just, okay, I'm gonna pay it to it. No, you brought your dirty laundry. You open up them dirty, filthy legs and you can't get mad because we talking about it. You should have kept your legs closed. You brought it to the internet. That's an example of it. You brought it. Your job was to be a social media manager, not getting your yoni managed and screwing the client and screwing Tasha K husband. You supposed to be managing the social, not managing Mr. Kibi sausage, that big old wide piece of meat from the Congo. You did that. So why are you getting mad because we're talking about it? You did. You know Tasha K go team up with Armand Wiggins. I gotta say this. Can y'all share this live? You know you gonna do that. You know Armand Wiggins gonna do it because he love him some Tasha K. She love that. He love that man. He love that woman. She love that woman. He was excited when she unblocked. Oh, I know this, Hilda. You stay on it. Shut all that lying. Y'all just be doing too much. Shut up. They phony and fake. Tasha K watching right now. And nobody got time for all that fake, stupid stuff. Excuse me while I blow my nose. You excited. We get it, girl. Congratulations. You still on YouTube. That's another one. Talk about his drug escapades, how he liked to get screwed, how he had crabs, And then he get on in there when people repeat what he said. Not a crab leg. The man had crabs between his thighs. He shared it. So how can you get mad? Yes, Tasha K is unblocking the folks. She needs some allies. She needs some support because Chelsea got a book. She got receipts, secret recordings. She got receipts. That woman, you think Chelsea gonna go around and not have no recording of the mess that Tasha K talk about? Yes. That's why she paranoid. You gonna hear the recordings of how Tasha K talk about her husband, her family, other clients, other YouTubers who really own the app, how Cardi B ain't gonna never get her money. She got it all. And you were jealous of Chelsea because Chelsea want to do other things outside of the Kibi plantation. Jasmine gonna always stay because Jasmine, she get her money, she go home, and she pay her bills, she come back to work. She ain't trying to hang out with the thugs and screw and bring her dirty laundry, checking with the guests in prison. She do her job, she click, bring up the pictures, she bring up the transitions of the videos, she get her money, she hush, she shut up, she go home. Jasmine love being behind the scene. Chelsea is a clout chaser. She don't care. She will sleep her way and suck her way to the top. And then when she get there, they say you trash, and they bring her right back down to the bottom. And Tasha say, wait a minute, I'm Master Kibi. You can't go off this plantation and try to do other things. I own you. And Chelsea said, I said, hell no. Ain't I a woman? I want to be free. And she fired her off the plantation. But if you listen to what the heifer was saying when she was on the plantation of Kibi, she said, I did not sign no NDA. She said it out of her mouth. That's what Tasha K does. She want people that she can control. Her and Armand gonna always butt heads because he's a master of his plantation. You go over there to Wiggins plantation like he brought Stormer over there, he had to dumb himself down with his stupid self. Had to dumb himself down. Weak. Armand, no, you can't control me. No, I listen, I'm a leader too. Get yourself out of here. You don't control me. That don't impress me because your teeth is white. It's fake. So that's why him and Tasha and them don't get it because they both the same. They all playing game. Even Jaguar Wright playing game. Now they all want to interview Jag. And Jag called me, Wally, my price went up. Storm offered me $1,500. You got to give me $2,500. I said, heifer, I won't give you $1. Don't you effing call me, you stupid blah, blah. I cussed her out. I'm not giving you nothing. Don't you ever call my phone thinking I'm going to give you some money. You must got it twisted. Don't let them voices get it confused because I got some voices too, and mine is way more powerful than you, heifer. Don't you ever call my phone talking about what Storm giving you. I don't give a damn if he give you $10 million. I'm not giving you $1 because I truly ain't got it. So you can use me and say, I help your platform go. Nope. You scamming heifer. Be right over there with them. You live in the same city, but did you see me having my place doing a show? No. Because I'm not that desperate for her. You supposed to be out there with Tupac Trial doing your podcast. You still talking. But I'm not about to sit and interview you. I didn't feel the need. Why would I pay for that and send you a deposit so you can take it and leave and don't come? I'd be stupid. You go right ahead. Back to Tasha K. She watch. Yes, she does a great job. Yes, she had that because she had her husband. I think people were missing. She had a husband. If I had a husband that could edit and transition and do everything, I would be much further. Yes, she got the skill set and the talent in the face, but all of it, her husband helped her. He did that. He did that. He the one that called me about the camera and was trying to help me, and his wife got jealous and told him, don't call Wiley no more. She told him that way before the app, all of that. She been talking. I guess she didn't like us talking. But men is talking. A husband should have male friends. But I said, I don't need to talk to him because he weak. Don't you tell your wife, gonna tell you to stop talking. You weak, you let your wife do it. But go ahead on. I don't care. But anyway, I know this. I can say this without a doubt. We gonna grow without you. And you gonna sit on the sidelines. I don't need no Tasha K. What I need is the strength of myself and a dedicated audience. And y'all tell everybody, did you hear about the Wiley Show? He's a funny guy. That's all I need, and continue to have great stories. I don't need no Tasha K. If you think that you need Tasha K, you need to repent. Because what you saying, you ain't great enough, you need her. No, you don't need nobody but yourself and your own mind. And you need the strength to keep going. Because what she did for Storm, she did that to make Armand Wiggins look bad. Because if we want to be technical, the only reason why we know a Storm was to destroy Armand Wiggins. But she couldn't destroy Armand Wiggins. Why? Because he's gifted. The man was gifted since he was in elementary school when he stood up in front of the teacher, and the teacher said, what do you want to be? I want to be the next Eddie Murphy. I want to be the next Eddie King Jr. When he stood up in class in the 4th grade, he said, I want to be the next Eddie King Jr., the next Eddie Murphy. I'm a star. That man been a star since he was in his youth. That man been a star since he was busted it wide open for MC Hammer. And she knew she could control him. That man is a star. He's a little delusional, but he's still a star. A little delusional, but a star. I didn't put them people name in the title. Tasha K, she's evil. We know that. Chelsea, you evil too. And Armand, I know you watching, brother. You can watch. You mad because my Twitter growing. I'm posted on Twitter. Now you want to unblock me from Twitter. I blocked you back. Don't come on my Twitter. While y'all watching little on me, don't watch me. Continue to sit over there. But you know, because we waking it up over here. We making some noise over here. We are a movement, and we moving over here. We are shaking things up. And don't let Chelsea come over here and spill the beans. I'll welcome and let her spill it. And Tasha K, oh, go on, but have them ally. I don't need an ally. I get Armand Wiggins by myself. Storm by myself. And we have great celebrities that we talk to on the daily. I have celebrities that I follow, that follow me back. I just don't brag about it because they're human like I'm human. Do y'all hear me? We have great conversations over here at the Wiley Show. And I do give Tasha K her credit for the skill set. I give her the credit. She does amazing with her work. Amazing. She's a known liar. But she have crystal HD. I love the HD. But we going to have it. We growing now. We doing amazing over here. And I'm happy when I wake up that people say, Wiley, I need you to go live. I need a laugh today. I'm having a low day. That to me is like winning $1 million because I'm bringing joy to somebody when they feeling bad. Do you hear me? What they say? They say, did he post something on Twitter? Of course he did. Let's see what Diddy said, y'all. Diddy said on Twitter, nothing. He didn't post nothing on Twitter. That's a lie. What he posts on Twitter? I don't see what he posts on Twitter. Stop that line. That ain't nothing but Tasha K in the chat. Because he ain't post nothing. So we have great conversations with you guys. And we will continue to talk about these people. And we don't just talk, and the thing, we moving past or talk about. Only reason I talk about, and this is the thing. Oh, wow, you should talk. But I mean, excuse me, I don't want to cuss, but they in the news. They want to be talked about. Tasha want to be talked about. She won't be doing all this crazy crap if she didn't want to be talked about. She want to be talked about. She got purple hair. She's rolling around on the show. She pissing on herself. She doing these reality shows. She want to be talked about. And she's so calculating. So let's stop playing here. Tasha K like to be talked about. She would get going. She would get sick if people stop mentioning her. Do you hear me? She thrives for the mess. Don't get it twisted. When I was looking at Armand Wiggins' views, I said he don't get that many views like that. It's very low to compare to other people. He don't get that many. He ain't getting 157, 30. He don't get that many views like that. Not like he used to. It's free promo. That's why we talked about Taylor Swift. Do you hear me? I was over there watching, and it ain't even about being talented, because there's somebody over here. I want to share this, and I know y'all gonna get so mad at me. Y'all gonna get so mad at me when I say this, but I'm being messy today. And I didn't put these people's name in the title. I'm just getting it right off the cuff. Right off the cuff. Empire is K Empire Daily. That brother, not the most talented brother. He got nice lips, beautiful thumbnails. He got great connection. He wear a hat. He ain't twirling. He ain't twerking. But the brother get way more views than Armand Wiggins. All he does is just sit and talk. Got the same microphone. He just good with the engagements over there. I'm just saying, can I be messy? Do y'all mind if I be messy? Do you want me to quit? I shut up and go home and go to bed. But he get way more views. 336,000, 109,000, 225,000. And it's like 17, 20 million minute videos. I went there. Can we go there? Y'all be talking about, well, the views ain't viewing. And then I go to Armand Wiggins. I said, woo, he don't get that many views like that. I was on the amnesia with Armand Wiggins. 44, 33, 38, 20. Do you hear me? Armand used to get way more. And that's why he have to get in mess. He have to get in drama. He needs Tasha K. Because he gets more engagement with Tasha. But with K Empire Daily, he gets great views. A lot of people forget he interviewed Oprah Winfrey. I believe that was him. I could be wrong. He get way more views. And they mad because we talking. I didn't put these people in the title. Y'all said don't put them in the title. I didn't put them in the title. So if they see this, that's because y'all being messy and sharing it with, they ain't going in the title. I just talking off the cuff. We doing well over here. Could we do better? Yes. And we gonna do better, and we are doing better. Because we posted out so many videos. Baby, I'm doing so much work. They said work. And we working over here. I mean, we pushing them out. We pushing it out. One of my true supporters said, Wally, you have entertained me throughout this week. I said, thank you. Thank you. Even though I'm tired, but you said I came through. You said I'm doing that. I am doing that. And we making noise over here. We in the same conversation as some of the greats. So we're going to come back. I want to say thank you all so very much. Do anybody want to call in? Thank you to my producer for telling me about Taylor Swift. And we're going to keep that producer around for a very long time because that producer came through. I don't know if anybody want to call in and got something to say, but I like doing videos. I love it. You get me through plenty work. You better share it. And if I get through a work shift, when you get that paycheck, make sure you send a contribution. All right? Because if I'm entertaining you like that, you better make me feel it. Because Couture came, she made me feel it. She made me feel it. Feel it. If anybody want to call in. All right? If anybody want to call in. Because y'all was calling in last night. If you got something to say, if it's something wrong, you can get it off your chest. Whatever you want to ask me, you can ask me. I'm live. I'm live. They said Puff is trending. Now, of course he's trending. We've been covering Puff Daddy all week. Did we do it? We've been covering Puff Daddy all week. We covered the son, Quincy. We posted shorts. Go to my Twitter. Y'all don't follow me on Twitter. You're too busy being everywhere else. But are you on I'm posting so many videos. I feel like Amazon. I'm posting so many videos. I feel like Amazon. I'm just pushing it out there. Pushing it out there. I said, listen, in 33, I'm putting it all in. I'm showing my belly. I'm showing my thighs. I'm throwing it all at the kitchen table. I'm throwing everything. And we gonna do it. That's why people are watching. Because I want to say this, and I love you, sis. Me and her fell out, but she back. I was saying this. I said, well, somebody was talking. I said, well, some people would love to have the audience I have. They be tagging me. They be trying to get me in beefs and all type of stuff because they know how much power I have. Do you hear me? Some of us don't have Twitter, Brother White. I understand, but you have me. And so we've been pushing it out there. And I said, I love the audience. And see, that's why I love it. Man, y'all don't understand where I came from. Man, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. But I love y'all. Because y'all wasn't there when I went through. Some of us will get a Twitter at all y'all need to get a Twitter. If you really love the Wilder, you'll have a Twitter. And be but we doing it. On Facebook as well. I love it. I want to wear a wig. I like women clothes too. I love wearing women clothes. Women clothes are soft. I love to wear women deodorant too. It's something about women clothes. I like wearing women. I like characters. I like wearing women clothes. So y'all gonna see me wearing women wigs and clothes and stuff like that. If you get mad, I don't care. I said I want to wear it. I like women clothes. It's just something about it. I really want to wear a girdle. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. I was trying to see what that person was saying to me in the chat. They were sending me a story. They were sending me a story, you guys. So okay. Yeah, you can still call in. A call in now. It's open. They said get a Hispanics. Okay, proud of me. That's what happened. And I like that caller because that person sent me a story. I wasn't even expecting that story about Taylor Swift. I said, wow, and called me, and it was so good talking about Taylor Swift. Man, it was so good talking about her. And that's the number. Hold on, I was just sending this text the other day. They said they got the Smith t-shirt, the male, no need for a girdle, bro. You doing so? Ain't nothing wrong with me wearing a girdle. Wearing me a girdle, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up? You live on the Wiley Show. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes. What's up? What's on
So,
your mind?
so this is Brooke from the Ray One TV, but I just wanted to call in and say that you're so funny. You always make me laugh.
Oh,
And about the Chelsea thing, like that's so crazy. Like, you said that she's pregnant,
that's what she said.
and the man's 50 years old. Like that's so crazy.
Well, no, it's not crazy because women, because 50-year-old men get more yoni when they're older. Like they have more chances of getting more yoni when they're older than versus when they're younger. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they get more dates. Like women is different.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then most 50-year-olds got they stuff together, got money and cash and everything.
So is he in the industry or is he just a regular guy?
Well, no, he got money, he owned clubs.
Oh, okay, in Atlanta
No, in Miami.
or
Own it in Miami. He owns stuff in Miami. So, he owned multiple stuff and he have properties and all of that stuff. So again, so when she kept saying it, she wants the money. And nothing wrong with it. I tell women all the time, stop screwing. And I'm proud of Chelsea. Let me tell you why I'm proud of her. Because you're supposed to F up. If you want to give that yoni, give it to somebody that can take care of you, that you can have a future with. You can't have a future with a man that got felonies and in the streets because it's gonna be temporary. Get you a man that own a couple of bars and clubs and properties. Why not? I think that's why not?
right,
Because we
but
dragged her when she was dating Ray with an ankle bracelet.
right. I mean, she should level up, but is she with the older man because that's all she can get? The young ones
I
don't
don't
want her.
I don't think no, she could get anybody she want to get because there's plenty of dudes that will screw her, including me, but we broke. So we ain't got it like the 50. I'm temporarily don't got it like that in the financial department. So, if a guy was at a certain age, then yeah, she would do it. And if they had
Right.
money, I just think that she have been screwing people her age. They were broke. And she said, hey, why not just screw somebody that's 50 and that got money?
Wow. So somebody in the chat was saying somebody got crabs. Who got that?
Oh no, that we were talking about somebody else.
Oh.
we were talking about somebody else, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just calling in.
Okay.
So,
Well, we love you. Thank you for calling in and everything. And thank you for calling in, sis.
all right, I'm about to drop down and go in the chat.
All right. Love you. Okay.
All right, bye bye.
Okay. All right. They said screwing a man with, oh, I don't know what that is. Said screwing a man with worms. What? That is something. That's screwing a man with worms. All right. What's on your mind?
Hi, Wally. How are you?
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to chime in on the Beyonce Taylor Swift.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree that um Taylor Swift is more talented than Beyonce. I just feel like with Beyonce, I feel like she's an all around entertainer. Like she can dance, she can sing, and also she's an actress as well. Um, Taylor Swift, not so much. But I don't know. Why do you think that was interesting with the streaming though? But why do you think that I wasn't surprised though, but why do you think that Taylor Swift has more streaming than Beyonce?
Because number one, Taylor is more talented and her demographic of music is everybody can relate to her music. When
Okay.
when Beyonce's doing music now, she's very limited and she talk about black power and a lot of people cannot relate to that. But when you hear Taylor Swift music, everybody can relate, black, white, or otherwise. And I think that Beyonce put herself in a box when she just do one type of sound of music. So for me, I feel like Taylor Swift does all type of music and everybody can rally behind it. And it's just an awesome, awesome thing. I think Beyonce, I think her time is winding down. And t- uh, again, the streams don't lie. Numbers don't lie. The numbers have came out. The records that have Taylor Swift have broken is just out of this world. And you probably didn't even know that she got 106 million streams a month versus Beyonce 46 million. Even though 46 million is a lot, but it's nowhere near what Taylor Swift is doing. One record alone got 1.7 million streams that Taylor Swift have. So Taylor Swift is doing it. And I feel like people is discrediting Taylor Swift because they probably not listening to her music. They just listen to Beyonce. But once you get out of the Beehive Plantation and you go over there to the Swifties, you will understand that sister, the reason why she's talented.
I've been following her music a little bit since she came on the scene. Some of her music I like. I've never purchased an album, but I would say that I do like some of her singles. But I'm not like a huge fan. But I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I mean, I think this most recent album that Beyonce debuted was more diverse than maybe some of her other albums. But yeah, I kind of think this whole like when she kind of went like the African diaspora route.
Yeah, it's very limited. It's very very limited, and a lot of people don't even like it because it was too much. Like this, like Beyonce needs to go back. What was working for her, the dancing, the great storytelling, the clear messaging. When she tried to get so deep with her music, it's crazy, and that's why I think Beyonce is losing her artistic ways. Maybe she needs to steal some more stuff from more popular people. But once she started to do this, going to Africa and start thinking that she's an African queen doing the music, I feel like she's very limited. And I think that the Beehive really need to tell Beyonce, like, you're behind schedule, you're falling behind, you're flopping compared to Taylor Swift. And that's just like honestly like my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion from the heart. Yeah, because I know when this topic came up, nobody was talking about Taylor Swift, correct? I think this was her first time, the first YouTuber that was talking about. I'm the first YouTuber that was talking about her in this particular sector. I don't think nobody was mentioning her in this sector. I could be wrong. You probably know because you're the audience. Did you see anybody else talking about Taylor Swift?
No, no, honestly, no. I didn't see anyone like really, talking about this for a topic or anything like that.
Yeah, so I had to discuss her.
No, I didn't. I haven't seen anything. You were the first person I
thank you for
pulled up that was mentioning it.
Yeah,
and that whole Chrisean Rock situation is crazy. I understand how someone may want to try to help her, but I just feel like at this point people just need to back off. She's an adult and maybe she needs to learn some hard lessons. I mean, Tamar's talking about, I'm trying to, support her. No, like she obviously doesn't want the support. I'm quite sure, her family has tried to talk to her. And who, as far, for all we know, maybe some other individuals in the industry. But, regardless, she's choosing to behave this way. She's an adult. She's a mother now. And she's just going to have to learn those hard lessons. And maybe, like you said, when she, if she does, start to kind of like, her limelight starts to kind of dim and, the finances isn't financing like it's supposed to be, maybe she'll kind of, turn over a new leaf and grow up. But yeah, I think, like that, trying to help her and, no, stay away. She's obviously very toxic, very abusive, and it's just not good to be. I wouldn't recommend anyone, unless you're in the lifestyle with her, like that whole baddie, whole, circle, like the Tommies and, the Natalie Nuns and like that. Let her stay over there with them. Like Tamar, you two, you and Chrisean are not even on the same level. Like, just stay away from her because it's bad for your image, You know, come on, you're Braxton, and you know, playing in the sand with over in the sandbox with a Chrisean. Like, no, girl, leave her where she is. Let her, you know, mess up her own life, and that leave her to her own toxicity. I wouldn't even try to help her at this point.
Mm.
You can't help someone that doesn't want to be
You
helped.
can't help
Clearly.
nobody that don't want to be helped. That is so true. And I think, like, honestly, what Chrisean is that with when you get popular, the problem that people make when you're starting to get clout is keeping the clout, keeping the audience interested, you know, maintaining the audience interest in you. And so once you see it dwindle, okay, now I got to throw these hands at people. You know what I'm saying? To keep people talking. Because Blue, Chrisean, Jalen, Blueface Mother, they're all doing things to keep the drama going. Because soon as they stop, people go to the next group of people. It always happened that way. They're gonna go to the next group of people, the next folks, right? Because there was one time Mama D was like so popular and her tooth was falling out, all that drama, but we moved on because the audience do move on. You have to learn how to reinvent yourself to keep the audience going. And so I understand that as a YouTuber, like, okay, I got to keep the same. Okay, I got the same amount of views. Okay, now I'm really looking at, okay, how could we boost that up? And so Chrisean is new and she gets more clicks and views for me to talk about it. So we have to bring that up because she is talented in a sense that's what the audience want to see. And every talent, the depth is different. Like her talent is different than a Whitney Houston talent, but she's the most Googled, I believe, star on Zeus. Like her in the algorithm, she's powerful. Her impressions is like in the billions. So she gets more impressions than Blueface. So that'll just tell you somebody like her. So you may not like her because you may be older than her. You may not be connected to what she does. But if you just look at their impressions, they love Chrisean. And I don't think like
I think I agree with what you're saying. Like, I think people just like the drama and they look at her like she's a B-more chick. I'm from B-more. But she's like a city girl, and I guess maybe people are attracted to like the authenticity and the realness of it and the rawness because a lot of these celebrities for so long, it's been very shallow and inauthentic and, unrelatable. So I think that's why people are so attracted to her. But
yeah,
at the same time, it's like,
yes. You said something very important. She's relatable.
yeah.
And
Yeah, she's very relatable. She's like that crazy cousin or crazy sister that you kind of like don't invite to the family gathering, but some kind of way they end up going.
Yes, like, okay, you nutty, but I like yes, that's how that be. And so yeah.
And they just come and start wanting to fight everyone and saying crazy things, and you just like, oh my gosh, who invited this person? She's like one of those. Yeah, exactly.
Who invited this nut?
Right. But I think that what's working for her can and may also be her downfall as well. Because at some point it's like, you have to offer more. Like you said, talent speaks for itself. It's like, you have all of this going, but where's the talent? Where's the music? Where's the album? So
and I think
that's
I think also people is trying to get her the same way like she's a old woman. She's young. And I think, and what gets me about women, people, period, that get older. When we was younger, you were crazy too. There just wasn't no internet. You came up when there was no internet. You was at the Freaknik. Our mothers probably, because you're probably not us old, like our mothers at the Freaknik. They was at the house party. They was doing house music, and they were getting it in. But on the internet, they just talk down to women now. But no, you were one time a city girl too. It just your city experience wasn't on no TikTok because it was no camera. But if you really dig up to them old pictures on old stuff, you see our mamas, they was wild too. Our aunties was wild too. So that's why I don't come at her like so bad, like in a sense, because I'm like, everybody had like a wild past. People act like they was just so innocent and so virgin. All, they ain't do no wild crap. So I just think that the difference is that it just wasn't taped on. There was no social media. But my point is, you were doing wild stuff. It just wasn't documented in the live feed. But go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, and it's not like coming from a place of judgment, but my thing is, when you're in the industry, if you have someone like a Tamar Braxton trying to be supportive of you, it's about the level of respect.
It's about the level of respect.
And I just think she just has no respect.
Is that though? That's Tamar Braxton's fault, because Chrisean have always shown you that she don't respect nobody. She don't
exactly right.
Oh, that's on her, because what the lady.
Is.
She's from Zeus.
Yes.
Everywhere she goes, she bring chaos. So I don't know why we shocked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But like I said, Tamar, like, girl, you need to stay away from people like Chrisean. Just stay away, because she's on a whole nother page. Chrisean is like on a whole nother planet.
But
she needs to stay away.
I think people are missing the point here as well. Tamar have to remain relevant too, so you connect with relevant people that the audience are into. It's no different with that the people connected with. Can y'all hear me?
Hello?
Okay, give me a second. The people that's connected with Tamar, she got to be connected with people that is relevant to bring her some relevancy. There's no different than Nicki Minaj teaming up with artists like Ice Spice.
Right.
So,
but you would never see a Nicki Minaj connected with someone like a Chrisean, because she's crazy. Like, she's not going to do it. She's not going to connect with someone that's going to assault her team, beat up her team, like, ruin her show. Like, it's okay to do that, but just connect with someone who will be respectful.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But again, you're
not
but you know what you're getting. I get what you're saying. You know what you're getting from that. Like, you got to know that she is wild. You know what I mean? And that's not offense. Like, Tamar was kind of wild too on Braxton Family Values, but she matured enough. So can we give her that same grace? Again, I like Chrisean because she is, her audience love her. And when we discuss her, it gets views. Like, people is interested in that. First of all, it was Blueface and Chrisean. Now they're just interested in Chrisean now.
Right.
Like, she have that dedicated fan base. Like, they love her. Even when James got cut up, they was on Chrisean's side and said it was a lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lie. So that's just how that goes. So when people talk about it, we're not shocked. We're not shocked. And when people say, "Oh, she was beaten up," did you see when she entered? Girl, I ain't shocked. You bringing a drunk? That's just like you bringing a drug addict and surprised why they show up high. That's a drug. I just don't understand that. Just like when Whitney Houston came, when she was in the mat, people were shocked that she showed up to Brandy and Monica interview soaking wet. She was an addict. So this is what people that gets me. She's doing what she does. She liked to drink. She loved drinking. So we can't stop her from doing that.
No.
So why are we surprised when you drink and you show up drunk? When you know that's what she's give. That's what she gives. She calls it turning up. I call it you are destruction. Everything you're gonna destroy. You're not gonna be able to get along with that. Like, she was touching on the background. She was grabbing all on the sus that was singing background. I don't know if y'all saw that video. She was touching on the lady, rubbing all up, and the lady was like bagging up, like, get your hands off of me. But she was doing that. So because she was drunk. But who is at fault? Tamar. You invited this woman.
Right.
So it starts with her, and then what gets me with Tamar, you're trying to say, "Oh, this is my sis." No, you wanted to use her for clicks and views. You want to use that lady for clout.
Yeah.
Because you had a Christmas song that was coming out. You see, these celebrities are clout. Like, remember, soon all this stuff. Merry Christmas to you. You know what I'm saying? She released her Christmas record. So you're using the lady for clout. You didn't invite that lady because that's your sis, y'all both from Baltimore. There's plenty of women from Baltimore that she could have brought. You brought her from the clout. So they could.
And the crazy part is now she's talking about she want to beat up Tamar. Like, why you say you want to beat the woman up now? She's not. She's just trying to remain neutral in the whole situation. But why are you saying that you want to beat her up?
I think in her mind is, I think in her mind is that you're using me. Like, you're using me for clout. You know what you invited me. See, the different thing is Tamar invited her. So what do you expect? You're not inviting Chrisean just to sit in the audience, because most people that invited her, like Sexy Red, all these other artists, Glorilla, what you gonna say? What your kids say? Come on, Chrisean, say. Like, you're inviting these people on stage to talk. You're inviting these people on stage so they can break, so the blogs can pick it up and throw you an algorithm. You didn't really hardly hear Tamar and Evelyn other than when she broken up with her man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she probably would have made out better if she had invited Sexy Red instead of inviting Chrisean. I mean, come on.
Yes. But Sexy Red is busy. She booked him. She got her own tour and shows that she's doing. And she have a catalog of songs that she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And she got to sell her gonorrhea lipstick. So she got things that she's doing.
Yeah.
That's how that goes. But
it's just a messed up situation.
It is. It
like,
really is.
For
but again,
Wright. That was just so messed up.
But again, sis, I'm not surprised. It keep the audience in entertained. So, but thank you, sis, for calling in.
Thank you, Wiley.
Thank
you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.
All right, here we go. Talk about the other thing here. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, yes. Thank you for having me. I just want to say, like, it's so weird how people were coming for Kiki, but y'all defending Chrisean. Like, what's the difference? Like, Chrisean is a violent person. It's given a little bit of colorism. Like, why are we excusing her behavior?
Who's excusing her behavior?
Yeah, like, oh, she's young and you already know how she acts. Like, so that makes it okay?
Absolutely not. That don't make it okay at all. She should have went to prison for what she did. But that's only up to James to press charges. And James not to press charges because, according to my source, she have already gave him some money to shut up. So,
I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We got to start treating her like she is a threat. Like, if she sees somebody on the street, she will attack them. Like, I don't think we're treating it like a real problem. This person is violent. She's not going to stop. She's not going to change. Like, she's going to keep attacking people. This is out of control. This is unacceptable. If it was any other Black girl, she'll be canceled.
You said if any other Black girl, she will be canceled. I don't.
Yeah, it's just.
Like, because again, but that's what she brings up. Like, you gotta understand, this is a different era. You got Zeus. Zeus is making people get clout for throwing hands, for having being a train wreck, and according to the owner over there on Zeus, to have it being loud and having that loud entertainment. So this is a different era. Back probably about 20 years ago, this would be unacceptable. But because we are in a trendy type of time where streaming is everything, that's the time that we live in. We're living in that.
So you saying this is just the Sexy Red generation? This is the Sexy Red and Suki Hana girls generation.
This is the generation that we in, and I know people don't want to hear that, but without a doubt, we're in that generation.
It's just making us look bad. Like, I just don't like it. Like, I'm 22 years old, but it's just like, when where's the accountability? I would never, like, she's a mother. It's really sad to
Yeah.
see. Like,
Oh, so you didn't ever grow up in the hood?
no, I'm from the hood, but it's like I know how to carry myself. I'm not gonna just hit anybody. Just because you from the hood don't mean you ghetto and you know, it's levels to this. She just has a substance issue.
Mhm.
It's given
She does.
substance abuse.
But people like looking at drunks.
I don't know. I just feel like we should not condone it. Like, people are like, "Oh, she's a baby." She is not no baby. That is a grown lady.
I never said she was a baby. I think the public is saying that, but again, she's entertaining. Once she stopped being entertaining, we're over.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. We're on to the next. We're done with her. Once we start,
It's been some
once,
years, Mr. Whiteley.
once
It's been some years we've been doing.
well,
Mhm.
again, that's what it was. At one time, Whitney and Bobby was like the talk of the town. Guess what? We done talking about them now. He's selling barbecue sauce and got no neck, you know, can't hardly move now. So, but back then, they were the talk of the town. Whitney Williams was the talk of the town. Now she's in rehab, recovering from alcoholism. Like, everything moves in phases. Like, it's not gonna last always. No.
Mhm. So you think Chrisean is going to be a has-been in about 5 years?
I believe that she's not going to be as relevant for the next 10 or 15. Yeah, no, it's going to be like, oh, you remember that? You know, it moves in phases. It moves in phases.
Right. But I don't know, child, because everybody, the girlies was a little, you know, against Miss Kiki, saying she's abusive, but it's like, we see the evidence of this one, and we're like, okay, let her be. Let her punch the nice man in the face, and, you know, like, I don't think that was right what she did to him. Like, that just was terrible.
Absolutely. So, well, like you said, Wally, we had stunts back in the day, like Lil Kim, Trina, etc. But it just wasn't social media back then. That's all. Absolutely. Like, and it was in some cases kind of worse with the beefs that was going on, and no Vaseline, and it was a lot of stuff that were going on. It was just the cameras wasn't rolling. And it wasn't like no social media, but it was, you know, now we have social media, so everything is just like, oh my God, it's the end. But no. But yeah, thank you for giving your point for this, and thank you for, because it is your first time calling in.
Yes, sir, it is. I love your show. Now that I found it, I'm like, oh yes. You give a nice, level-headed, not like that one over there.
Yes.
That other one.
Well, we thank you for calling in and subscribing to the show. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for having me. You have a good one.
All right, you too. All right.
Bye-bye.
That was amazing. I'm late, but I'm wondering the song at the beginning. Late, but the Wonder Bread song at the beginning was fire. Yes, they was waiting on her to hit the right person. If God forbid a white person, she'll find out what they are going to do to her. Now, thank you all so very much, and we will see you all in the next video. I told you we're doing videos back to back, and so we'll be back with some more videos. Again, we need you all to make sure you all follow us on Station Head, because that's the show where it's unfiltered, and we do our pre-show over there unfiltered over there on Station Head, and we want to thank you all so very much. And so if we miss something, if a blogger talking, saying something, y'all got to be my eyes and ears. Y'all got to be my Tasha K employee, meaning that, you know, you got to have your tabs open up and let me know what's going on so we can talk about some more stuff. But just keep DMing me some stuff, some stories. I see some stuff viewing up in the blog, so we're going to talk about that as well. So we thank you all so very much, and we will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all. Thank you so much. This was amazing. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. And if anybody want to contribute, you can do it $ Marquise Wally 28. You can do Zelle, WallyShow@gmail.com. But that's amazing. So if you missed the episode, make sure y'all go check out the replay, and we will talk to y'all later. Thank you all so very much. And we're done. Yes. Thumbs up, y'all. Come on, y'all. Can y'all thumbs up? That help us now. Come on. Now, if y'all want to keep seeing these videos back to back, back to picking it up. Pow. If you want to keep saying that, we need your support. So, okay? You want to keep saying that, we need your support. All right? If you want to keep saying that, we need to see your support. Okay? Keep that. All right. Thank you all so very much. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.